We have 5 new Japanese light novels coming to English thanks to Yen On. They just announced these at their panel at New York Comic-Con. So let's go over what we're getting. First up, they announced the series Amalgam Hound. This is by Midori Komai with illustrations by Domino Ozaki. There's 2 volumes, and I think it might be done in Japan at the 2 volumes, but I'm not sure. This was the winner of the 28th Dengeki Novel Award, the Selection Committee Encouragement Award. Theo, a young investigator, crosses paths with 11, an amalgam perfectly mimicking the form of a girl. In a strange twist of fate, the two become partners on a special mission to track down other amalgams on the run after the war. However, 11 only looks like a young girl. She's a living weapon who doesn't understand what it means to be human. Theo has no love for amalgams, but he'll have to deal with it because a terrorist attack has rocked the nation to its core, and someone needs to get to the bottom of it. This has a very Blade Runner feel to me. I mean, I could be way off, but just based on the announcement and everything else, yeah, I totally get Blade Runner from this. Next up, we've got Classroom for Heroes. This is by Shin Araki with illustrations by Haruyuki Morisawa. There's currently 18 volumes in Japan, and it looks like this one's still ongoing. When the hero Blade defeated the Demon King, he lost all his powers. For him, this should have been a dream come true. Finally, life as a normal student without fighting or adventuring. That is, until he discovers his school is a school for heroes. He just wants to get by with a solid average, but as a hero with real experience, it turns out his idea of average is a little off. Next up, they announced Rivier and the Land of Prayer. This is by Jogi Shiraishi with illustrations by Azure. There's currently 3 volumes in Japan, and this one is actually a spin-off of Wandering Witch. And additionally, based on the artwork I'm seeing, it does look like the character of Elena does appear in this series, and it is in fact written by the series author of Elena, the Wandering Witch. The stage is set for 2 girls in a land where prayers have become curses. In a small island nation, there is a mysterious town where people's prayers are answered by a mysterious force. I, Macmillia, assist the enigmatic Rivier in our shop, where we deal with the dangerous items born of those prayers. We've got a fate-changing perfume, a talking vase, and a bag containing strange creatures, just to name a few. Yes, indeed, the deeds of the marvelous duo, Macmillia and Rivier, will overshadow even the Ashen Witch Elena. Next up, Yen On announced that they had licensed Once Upon a Witch's Death, the tale of the 1,000 Tears of Joy. This is written by Saka, with illustrations by Chorfuji. Now, this appears to be a single novel. It was released back in 2022, and there's been nothing since, and there's nothing to indicate that is actually a series. On her 17th birthday, the apprentice witch Meg learns that she only has 1 year left to live. Her teacher, the long-lived witch Faust, explains that the only way to undo the death curse is to collect tears of joy and grow the seed of life. To find them, Meg will have to leave the sheltered life she's always known and head out into the world. There will be meetings, partings, and friendships aplenty, and of course, many tears. Meg will learn that the most important lessons for a witch are bright, sweet, and somewhat heart-wrenching. And finally, Yen On announced that they had licensed You Can't See the Snow. This is written by Rokudo Ningen, and it is actually a novel. It's not really a light novel, it's a one-off novel. college freshmen Natsuki and sophomore Yuki meet and fall in love one summer night, the first of many they spend together. But as autumn approaches, Yuki suddenly tells Natsuki she wants him to be happy and find a cute girlfriend, then disappears from campus. Hoping to see Yuki one final time, Natsuki visits her home and learns she suffers from an unknown illness that forces her to sleep through the winter. This modern-day version of Sleeping Beauty explores the miracle of love. So those are the 5 titles that Yen On announced at New York Comic Con. What do you think? Are there any of these that you think you really want to check out, that you think you might enjoy? Let me know in the comments down below. In the meantime, thank you for checking out this video, and I'll look forward to seeing you in my next one. Till then, bye-bye for now.